Bonjour and welcome back to my channel. My name is Claude and today I'm going to be doing your weekly pick a deck tarot reading. This will be for the week commencing on the 17th of January and ending Sunday the 23rd of January. So I hope you're doing well and that you've had a good month so far. You have 3 decks, deck 1, deck 2, deck 3. I'm going to give you a few seconds to concentrate on the back of the cards, and when you're ready, close your eyes, put all of your attention in your third eye, which is between your eyebrows, and the first deck that pops into your mind's eye is the deck that you were drawn to. If you see more than one, feel free to check more than one readings. I'm going to be quiet now and give you some time to concentrate. If it's not long enough, just pause the video. Okay. So hello viewers who chose deck number 1. You've chosen the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. So let's see what the cards have for you for next week. So what are the energies for my viewers who chose deck 1? All right. So at the center of your spread you have the 3 of Coins or 3 of Pentacles. Crossing it you have the Hierophant. Below you is the Emperor. Big energies coming out for you. Above you the Hangman. Yeah, definitely big energies. Behind you the 4 of Coins or Pentacles. Ahead of you is the High Priestess. Advice, 7 of Swords. Environment, 2 of Swords. Hopes and fears, Justice. You have big energies for next week. And final outcome, 7 of Wands. Bottom of the decks, which is the energy you may not be aware of that's around you, you have the beautiful 10 of Coins. Okay, so there is an energy of abundance around you because the 10 of Coins represents having worked hard and established yourself, you're respected, you are financially abundant, you can provide for yourself, your family and generations to come. It is the card of legacy. This talks about really being prosperous. It's a beautiful energy to have. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck. Yeah, so this energy is around you and you're not aware of it, is what I'm saying. Hope you can see that. Because in the near past you've got the 4 of Coins. Now the 4 of Coins are to do with the physical realm, so it could be home life or work life. The 4 is the number of stability and strong foundation, and the 4 of Coins talks about financial stability. But it also talks about sometimes, you know, holding on too tight. Maybe because before this you were not financially stable. Maybe you've experienced a rough patch, you know, some difficulties, and so there is the tendency to kind of holding on very tightly on financial stability, and that was in the past. In the center of your spread, which is right now, you have the 3 of Coins and the Hierophant. Now the 3 of Coins talks about growth and expansion, starting to see it. It also talks about working collaboratively with people. It's a period of growth in your physical world. So it could be you working at something, you know, diligently, and people starting to notice it. And then you've got the Hierophant, which is crossing you. Now the Hierophant is a major arcana. So this is a more permanent type of energy, because the minor arcana talk about the day-to-day event and situations, whereas the major arcana describe things that affect our life paths. So big energies coming from God, the divine, the universe, the angels, whatever you believe in. Now the Hierophant talks about many things. It can represent knowledge, it can represent traditions, it can represent a big corporation. You know, it could represent marriage as well, your own personal beliefs. I mean, you know, I could talk for hours about what the Hierophant can represent, but in this reading, I'm getting the case that, you know, you're working and this is crushing your effort, kind of thing. So it may be someone, if you are working in a company, it could be the senior team blocking your progress, stopping you from, you know, ascending. That's a message I'm getting. It could be that you feel constricted by the structure, is the word I was looking for, the structure within which you're having to work. So you can't really develop the product growth, the project you're working on, or, you know, the way you want to lead your career or something. There's something blocking you. I'm getting a lot of rigidity. Now below you is your subconscious, and you've got the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is another major arcana, and he's ruled by number 4, which is a number of stability and strong foundations. And the Emperor is a leader, a very powerful leader. Could be someone older than you, but doesn't have to be. Someone who has a lot of experience. It's fire energy. It's someone who knows how to bring success. In the shadow side of the card, it's someone who can be over-controlling. And this could be your boss or the senior team I was referring to, basically. And your subconscious is asking you to deal with this, basically, because you're not dealing with it. The other thing that it could be your subconscious knowing subconsciously that you need to boss up, basically, that you need to start leading and empower yourself, because you've got it in you. You just need to tap into that energy, take what applies. Because in your conscious goals, you've got the Hangman. Now the Hangman is another major arcana, and this is the energy of delays, being in limbo, stalling, but also the energy of having to sacrifice something. You know, there's a notion of self-sacrifice with the Hangman. It could also be looking at the situation from a different point of view. So you may need to do that, which is where I would say you need to boss up and, you know, channel your inner leader and fire, if we're talking about that. If it is to do with a boss who is over-controlling and crushing you, this is needing to release it. You know, there's a notion of divine timing as well with the Hangman, because it's a stalling period. So, you know, there is nothing you can do, but just rest assured that things don't happen to you, they happen for you. The divine source, the universe, your angels, they would not send something towards you that they don't think you can tackle. This is for your growth. This is not to trip you up. Just rest assured of that. And in the near future, you get the High Priestess. Now, major arcana again, big energy. Now, the High Priestess, there's layers to her, but she is wisdom incarnate, really. She channels messages from the spirit world to the physical world. She listens to the channeling messages, so it's trusting your intuition. So for some of you, the message is you're going to have to go with your gut and trust your intuition, which would be, you know, get into emperor mode to get noticed. It could also be, sometimes the High Priestess talks about secrets being revealed, because the imagery is we don't know what's behind the curtain. So in the near future, there may be some secrets that are revealed which are going to help you in your situation. So bear this in mind. Your advice is the 7 of Swords, and the 7 is the number of evaluation and also experience. Swords is to do with the mental realm, so your thoughts, your ideas, truth and communication. The Seven of Swords to me is having the mental strength to do what it takes to get what you want, basically. This is a card of perseverance. This is a card of, yes, being ready to do what it takes. And that is the advice of the cards. Now, you have free will. I'm only reading energies for you. I'm not telling you what to do in your life. But this is the advice from the cards. It could also be, you know, if it's do what it takes, this may well be doing things secretly, as in keep your cards close to your chest for the time being until these secrets are revealed. And in your environment, you've got the Two of Swords. So at the moment, you are indecisive because the Two of Swords is not making a decision because you feel you don't have all the information. So you're protecting yourself. You're not moving forward. There's a bit of resistance going on here. I'm not surprised because this Hierophant is so oppressing, and I don't read the Hierophant like that normally, but in this reading I feel he's squashing the people who are working underneath him, or her for that matter, no genders attached. So yeah, you are not ready yet to make a decision. And in your hopes and fears you have Justice. Absolutely not surprised that Justice turned up, major arcana, because you're hoping for justice, you're hoping for karma. This is you know, you reap what you sow card, and when Justice appears in your reading, it means that, generally speaking, it's going to go in your favor. The balance, the harmony is going to be, and I can't think of the English word, restored. There you go. Balance is going to be restored. That's what you're hoping for. You want justice. And for the outcome, you've got the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands, this is your second seven. So again, number of experience, but Wands is passion. So this is you standing up for what you believe in. This is you fighting for whatever it is you're working on right now. It could also be fighting, you know, standing your ground against senior leadership if they're trying to block your progress. Because remember, you do have the Ten of Pentacles in the environment, in the energies underneath it. There is enough good energy for you to leave a legacy behind. This is important to you, and the cards are telling you, although again you have free will, to really persevere. This is the card of do not give up. Let me clarify this card very quickly for you. Clarify the Seven of Wands. This is poking out. Yes, Eight of Wands. So I love to see that there is a progression between the 7 and the 8s. This is fast movement forward. This is messages coming your way. This could be help coming your way, supporting you. So that's a very, very good energy to have. Let's pick a final card for the 7 of Wands. So it could be phone calls, emails, someone traveling your way, but there's a lot of communication going on here. And fast energy, fire energy. Two cards, Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. Okay, this is to do with emotions and feelings because it's the Cups suit. But in this reading, I'm reading this as you have an ally who's coming your way. You see the Knight of Cups is coming to give you support, and you're going to have a very strong partnership, because the Two of Cups is not necessarily a loving relationship. It can be just a very strong, reliable partnership with somebody, and this is coming your way, and this is coming your way really fast. So stand your ground, because help is coming your way. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, or if the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for choosing to stopping by. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you again very soon. I hope you have a great week, and until next time, au revoir. hello viewers who chose deck number 2. You have chosen the Tarot de Marseille by Vincent Petici. It looks like this. So, let's see what we've got for my viewers who have chosen deck number 2, the Tarot de Marseille. Now please remember, those are general readings, they will not apply to everybody. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So what are the energies for next week? Oops, this just jumped. I will read this as an extra message for you over there. Oh, and the Queen of Wands just appeared. I just thought I'd tell you that, because that may resonate with you. She wanted to jump too. Alright. Told you she wanted to come out. In the center of your spread, you've got the Queen of Wands. Crossing her, I'm sorry, I'm chuckling. You have the Seven of Coins. I just love it when the cards do this. Below you, you have the Page of Wands. Above you, the Ace of Swords. Behind you, the Three of Swords. Ahead of you, the Ace of Coins. Beautiful. Advice, Six of Cups. Sorry, I'm not putting it where I should. Yep, Six of Cups. Environment, the Emperor. Hopes and fears, the Ace of Wands. Outcome, the World. How beautiful. Bottom of the decks, which is the energy you are not aware of but that are around you, you have the Magician. Beautiful. So let me start with that. The Magician is a major arcana, and in this deck, sorry, I've just kicked my tripod. In this deck, the major arcana has a black background, so you can see immediately on the spread that you have 3 major arcana. And these are important energies. They're more permanent type of energies as opposed to the minor arcana, which is more to do with day-to-day events and situation. The Magician is the super manifester. This is you having everything that you need. You see all of the suits are there. Everything that you need to manifest, create what you want in your life. So this is an energy of creation and manifestation. So that's a beautiful energy to have working in the background for you, even if you're not aware of it, where you are now. So in the near past, you have the Three of Swords. Now 3 is the number of growth and expansion, and Swords is to do with the mental realm. So your thoughts, truths, communication, and ideas. So you've had a breakthrough, okay? You may have had in the past some kind of indecisive energy, but you broke free from it. You've had a breakthrough. This may not have been, you know, comfortable, because Swords energy, it's air energy, it's swift and it cuts. But you've had a breakthrough, maybe a realization or something in the near past. And this has put you into the present, into the Queen of Wands energy. So she really wanted to come out. I mean, it made me chuckle, because I saw her, she jumped, I put her back, and then she came back out. So the Queen of Wands is a receptive energy, because she's a queen, so she's patient. She is softly spoken, but she is very beautiful, charismatic, and she has a big stick, and people know that she will use it if she needs to. This is a very attractive person. It doesn't, no genders, right? It's a general reading, but this is how you are showing up in the cards in the center of your spread, as someone, fire energy, quietly confident, attractive to others. You know, people would follow you, that kind of thing. I don't mean it in a freaky way, by the way. I don't mean stalking you. I mean follow you as a leader. So just for I'd clarify that. But this is kind of blocked by the I find it very strange that the Seven of Coins is blocking this. And so all I can think of is that you're kind of not feeling happy about your harvest, because the 7 is the number of evaluation, experience, and in the coins suit, which is to do with your physical realm, so work life, home life. This is the energy of looking at things and thinking, was it worth all of this effort? Am I getting the reward or the right harvest for, for the effort and the work that I've put into this? So yeah, this is why you're not glowing completely. This is you reflecting. In your subconscious, you've got the Page of Wands. Now, the pages, they represent a change of direction. They can represent getting some news, new opportunity, and also an experience. They are the most inexperienced of the court people, right? So Wands is passion. So the Page of Wands could be some kind of news that's really exciting coming your way. It could also represent some creative potential, because the Wands is the creativity suit as well. So I think that, your subconsciously, that you've got the creative power to manifest something, but you are not completely sure of your capability, is what I'm hearing. The Page of Wands, as I said, is that inexperience. You want to create something, you're feeling passionate about it, but you're not quite sure. But in your immediate goals, you've got the Ace of Swords, so you want a victory. The Ace is the seed of the suit, the new beginning, the beginning energy of the suit. And as I explained, the Swords is to do with the mental realm. So ideas, thoughts, but also truths and communication. So you've got two aces in your reading, and I'm going to talk to you about the Ace of Wands right now, because this is in your hopes and fears, but it's hopes. So your goal is a breakthrough, a victory. So maybe what you're trying to grow, whether it's a relationship or it's a project or a new business you started, you're looking at it, you're reflecting, and you're kind of getting impatient. You're not happy with the pace at which things are growing, which is why you're not having your glow as the Queen of Wands. And you want a breakthrough. You want things to, move faster, and in your hopes, you want that, brand new beginning with wants to do with passion. It really is the a creative momentum. It's something that you feel so passionate about, that you really want this to be like an explosion of whatever it is you've been working on. Basically, I really see it. You're craving new fresh energies for this relationship or this project you're working on, or your business, whatever it is. And things are looking good, because in the near future you're gonna get the Ace of Coins. So you have three aces in this spread. It's really, really nice. With the beginning of the year, fresh new energies, new beginnings, and this is a tangible new beginning in your physical world, because it's the coin suit. So it could be a lump of money coming your way if you need it to grow your business. It could be a raise if you're working within a company. It could be some funding that you may need. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but I will say it. If you need to display your work because you're an artist and you can't afford to rent a place, you may get an invite from a museum, from a place, a community center, whatever, telling you, hey, come and expose your art, and you won't have to pay for the rent. For that, it's just for an exposition, for instance. This is for some of you. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. This could be buying a new home, if you're in a relationship, finding the home where you're going to raise your family. So this is a very tangible new beginning, and it's a very nice card to have. And in the advice, you have the Six of Cups. Now, 6 is the number of harmony after having overcome some changes and challenges. Cups to do with your feelings, your emotions. So the Six of Cups talks about harmonious relationships, So the advice is to rely on the relationships that you have. It also talks about long-term relationships, and it doesn't have to be a loving relationship. It can be long-term partnership at work. It can be friends, that you've known since you were a child. Rely on these, because these will support you. And in your environment, you've got the Emperor, Major Arcana, ruled by number 4, the number of stability and strong foundation. The Emperor represents many things, but he represents clear directions, strong structure, is fire energy, so leadership. This is the what's in your environment. So you may have someone in your environment who embodies the traits and characteristic of the Emperor. Could be a father figure who's going to bring you this new opportunity, who's going to help you. So it could be a father figure, could be someone important in your community. For the people who I was talking about, exposing your art, it could be someone important in the council of your district where you live, for instance, or borough if you're in England. But there is someone powerful in your environment who is going to support you. It could be someone you know who is going to support you. And it's a very, very good card to have. And your final outcome is the World. Again, Major Arcana. And it's a beautiful card of success, of achievement, and also recognition. If you're looking for recognition for something to do with work or art, you will definitely get this. If you're looking for a brand new beginning and deepening a relationship, you'll have that as well. It's going through the portal, having learned all of the lessons for this cycle anyway. It's major success, achievement. It can talk about also traveling to distant places. That's for some of you, but this is a definite yes as an outcome. Now I did tell you I had a jumper for you, so I'm going to have a look at that, and it's the Hierophant. So another Major Arcana. And the Hierophant is can represent foundations, strong foundations, as in traditions. Ignore my dog, sorry about that. So it can be knowledge, it can be traditions, it can be you having a spiritual awakening, but in this case I'm getting the message that you're going to be guided. You're going to, people are looking out for you. There is someone in your environment, and it could also be some ancestors, some people who have moved on, passed on. They're looking over you. You may get some download of information when you're asleep, or look out for synchronicities as well. But it's funny because I don't normally talk like that about the Hierophant, but I'm really getting the vibe of the Hierophant being a protective energy over you. And it's funny because the reading I just did for deck number 1, Hierophant came up, but I felt his presence as overbearing and crushing people, whereas here I'm feeling the very good side of it, like the spiritual counselor. So there you have it. It's going to be a very exciting week for you, with manifestation and opportunities coming abound. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me put my teeth back in my mouth. I really appreciate it. I wish you a fantastic week, and I hope to see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Hello viewers who chose deck number 3. You chose the Bianco Nero deck. This is one of my favorite decks. Right away it's inspired. So I hope you're doing well. Now remember, those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. Take what applies and just leave the rest behind. So what energies do we have for next week for my viewers who chose the Bianco Nero tarot deck? Alright, I think that's enough. So at the center of your spread you have the Devil. Put it here. This is crossed by the Queen of Cups. Below you, you have the Three of Swords. Above you, the Six of Swords. Behind you, the Three of Wands. Ahead of you, the Page of Swords. Advice, the Five of Wands. Environment, the Ten of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, the Chariot. Final outcome, the Four of Wands. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy you may not be aware of, but that's working around you, you have the Queen of Swords. So let's talk about her to start. So the Queens, and you have two, one in the center of your spread and one in the underlying energies. They are patients to me because they represent the yin energy, the receptive energy, as opposed to the Kings who are taking actions. The Queen of Swords, because swords is to do with the mental realm, is someone who's going to base a decision on facts. She's very fair, she will see through the lies, and she will cut what no longer serves her. And so I'm getting the message that right now there is this energy around you of having to cut something or someone off, basically. It could be a person, it was toxic, it could be a bad habit that you have, an addiction, something needs to be cut off, okay? That's the energy I'm getting. Because in the center of your spread you have the Devil. Now the Devil is a major arcana, and I believe you've got two major arcanas, so not too many. So this is a big energy, and the Devil represents how we enslave ourselves. If you look at the cards, the people who are in shackles, they lose shackles, they can walk away from it. This is screaming at me today about bad habits, behavior that are not for our own good, basically. So it could be about toxic relationships, being with someone who is not right for us. It could be substance abuses, struggling with drug addiction, drinks, smoking, anything like that. Those kind of habits, those kind of addictions. There are different types of addictions. It could be shop addictions. There are people who are just hooked on shopping, and the problem is with all of these type of behaviors, when there's substance abuse or shop addiction, is that it's the instant reward. We feel good immediately, and then we feel bad, and we feel guilty, or we feel less worthy. And if it's a relationship, it's very difficult because, the Devil, codependency is very difficult to work on. It's difficult, there are narcissistic people around, and they play with our heartstrings. So it could be, take what applies, I don't know your life, whatever it is. And these bad habits or whatever it is crossed by the Queen of Cups. Now the Queen of Cups is a loving queen. She is nurturing, she's in touch with her feelings, but also with her intuition. It could be someone trying to help you stop whatever it is you're doing that's no good for you. It could be, and it's male or female, right? This is a general reading, so it's someone who embodies the qualities of this queen. If you are in a relationship that's hurting you, it could be someone in your family, either your blood family or your chosen family, your friends, trying to help you, supporting you, giving you loving support and nurturing, to get out of this relationship, because it is very difficult to leave a codependent relationship or a narcissistic relationship, just like it's very difficult to stop when we are ensnared by drug addiction, drink addiction, whatever it is that you're fighting. In the near past, you had seen some improvements, because the 3 is the number of growth, expansion, and the 1s are represent passion. And so you've shown a desire to cut off whatever it is, the relationship or the bad habit or the addiction. And you know, you started to see results. But you are back into this situation, definitely. Now, your subconscious card is the 3 of Swords, another number 3, so number of growth and expansion. Swords is to do with the mental realm, as I explained with the Queen of Swords. The 3 of Swords is a breakthrough. So subconsciously, you're experiencing a breakthrough. Your higher self is talking to you at night, through your dreams, through during the day, through messages, you know, signs and synchronicities. This is really coming to realization that this has got to stop, basically, which is why the Queen of Swords came up as an underlying energy, which is in line with the 3 of Swords. And it is hard, you know, the swords they cut. This is not an easy energy, but it is definitely a breakthrough. In your conscious goals, you've got the 6 of Swords. So 6 is harmony after having overcome a challenge. So you're hoping to be able to move towards calmer waters. You're hoping for harmony to be back, having learned your lessons, so not falling back into the bad habit or going back to that toxic relationship. This is what you hope, what you are focusing on. This is what you want, with the help of this person who's supporting you. And in the near future, you have the Page of Swords. Now the pages can be bearer of news, so you may be getting some news. It can also show some truths being revealed, and it won't be pleasant. Okay, the Page of Swords is not the most delicate. Okay, because it's sword energy, it's air, it's you know, truths being delivered harshly, but that need to be heard. So it could be that. But it could also be a change of direction. It could be you having gone through the process of the mental breakthrough, with the support of someone in your environment, moving away, having learnt your lessons, and being ready to change directions with the appropriate resources. And what I mean by that is your mental strength. So take what resonates. It's either that, or it's some kind of news and truth that are going to come your way, and this is going to make you move. In the advice, you've got the 5 of Wands. The 5 is the number of change and challenges. The 5 of Wands talks about frictions, competitions as well, sometimes discordance, and in this case, which I normally don't read it that way, but this is what I'm hearing for this reading, it's saying that, you know, to get in touch with your fighting spirit, because Wands is fire energy, and the 5 of Wands is, you know, an kind of an argumentative attitude. It's just fight for yourself is the advice. Now you have free will, okay? I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in the cards and the energies and the messages I'm receiving. Because in your environment, you've got the 10 of Coins. This is a beautiful energy. This is solid energy. This is earth energy. So dependable, reliable. And the 10 is the end of the suit, so it's completion. So it may represent strong family support that's there for you, definitely there for you. So yeah, you may have to fight your way out of this, whether it is, and I don't mean physically punching someone. If you're leaving a relationship, you're going to have to fight for this. The other person's not going to make it easy, is what I'm saying. Then again, narcissists never do. If it's substance abuse, it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to fight your way and fight yourself, really, and have the mental strength to go, no, I've had enough of this. And unsurprisingly, in your hopes and fears, you've got the Chariot, Major Arcana. The Chariot is the card of major victory. it's charging through a long, hard battle, never looking back, never deviating, just going in a straight line right for success. This is what you're hoping is going to happen. This is what you really want, which, as I said, I'm not surprised to see with the other cards here. And as a final outcome, you've got the beautiful Four of Wands, and it made me smile when I saw it, because I was really hopeful for this, because the 4 is the number of stability and strong foundation, which obviously you're craving for. And Wands is the passion suit, so this is having achieved a landmark. It's a celebratory energy of having moved forward, experienced growth, and having something to celebrate with other people. There's a lot of loving, passionate energy here. This is you, you know, successfully leaving this toxic relationship. This is you successfully moving away from those bad habits, those addictions, breaking free, and having something to celebrate with the people who were there, your family, or this person who's very important and who's supporting you. So this is a beautiful outcome, which I'm really pleased to see for you. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, or if the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for choosing to stop by. I'm very grateful for your time, and I hope to see you again very soon. Have a fantastic week. Until next time, au revoir.